Start the next combat round. The next combat round, everything unexhausts. We get our endurance cards back. We'll do Hilbert, and he does his body control check. Fails it, so that card stays gone. Then Arbosh. So we would undo those. We would attempt to get the endurance card back. First one. Oh, he actually completed his body control check, so he's got it. So he actually gets to use it. However, don't forget about the tentacle. Tentacle counter goes away. We roll. This does not allow a dodge check. Yep. He has been killed. That's not happened. Or he's been disabled. That does not matter. Life points ability by creation action cards that heal 5 life points or by reaction roll. Alright, so he has been disabled. We possibly could bring him back, although yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna assume, I would have to assume that, because to me it makes the most sense that the tentacles would be gone, but he would also lose the fate point. Can you imagine that you would get to keep that? Or, well, you know, we could just use the fate point to re-roll the damage. What? Okay. So he actually, well, it's really prolonging the inevitable, I guess. He only took 1. So, wow. So he's at 1. He still has 1 tentacle on him. Okay, well, there you go. That's why fate points are so important. Okay, let's put that over there. Let's draw. Oh goodness, what did I just do? Wait, did I put? Goodness. Oh, he has no cards. Wow. He has no cards. Alright, we're going to draw 2 for Hilbert. We have a cloak. Sturdy robes, my bad. Protection 1. Super simple. Good memory advantage. Take a card from your discard pile to your hand. It's not really going to do us a whole lot of good. There's nothing in the discard pile but admonition. So I'm just going to use that for endurance, but I am going to keep. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the sturdy robes. Again, I don't know how much damage is really going to stop, but it's better than nothing. Our boss is going to draw 2. We draw Iron Forest Crossbow, so that's 1d6 plus 3 ranged attack damage. And Feat of Strength, it's a 1-shot free action, lose 1 life to gain 3 endurance. I'm going to just keep that in my hand and not add any more endurance cards this time around. Excuse me. Okay. So, brother, Hilbert is going to spend 1 to play his protection card, or his sturdy robes. Then he's going to pay 2 to attempt. No, he's going to pay 1 to use Swarm of Hornets. It's a 16. Ooh, wait, before I do that, we're going to pay 2. Temple Donation. Take 1 fate point from a hero of your choice or from the middle of the table. I'll take 1 of our 4, give it to him. Then we're going to pay 1 to use Swarm of Insects. Looking for 16 or less. That's a 9. So that is a hit. And again, it's academic. A d6 plus 1. There's 7. He has no dodge, but he did 7, which makes the werewolf lose a life, which makes him lose. Da da da. He gone. Yes. Oh gosh. We may be able to pull this out. We may be able to pull this off. It's going to be so stinking close. Okay. Next, we're going to pay 1 ranged attack using Hilbert's ranged action. And we're looking for a 10 or less, a 3. Okay, so that is a hit. However, I'm going to try to use the right color dice for this just because I can. The Barn Cat does get its dodge. It does. It's going to take half, unfortunately. But it's half of a d6. It's going to take 3. So that means it's got, oops, not 3 left. It's got 2 left. Alright, so that's a ranged attack. That's a magic attack. We're going to pay 1, 2. No, we're going to pay 1. I'm sorry. We're going to use Animal Shape to do an attack against the Barn Cat. This is attack plus 2, so I'm going to add 2 to that. That was a 3 again for 5, which is underneath the 9, so that is a hit. It is going to roll its dodge. A 12, that is no dodge. I get 2d6 plus 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's more than enough to kill it. So technically it goes back in here. That is all of those that he can use. Hilbert can use when I say he. We need to pay upkeep on Animal Shape. We need to pay upkeep on Strengthening. So we just go ahead and get that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead, since I have some left, pay 1 on Strengthening to draw a card. We get Holy Atonement. Select a hero. If that hero drops below 0, remove this card and set the life to 2d6. This is a chant. So guess what? Is it 3 that I gotta pay? Then to turn pay 1 or, oh man. Gosh. Shoot. I could play that. The problem is I couldn't maintain it. And that would, gosh. Man, that's, oh wait. Hold on. Can I use my fate for endurance? Can I use... Oh my gosh, and I totally forgot to be adding fate for defeating. So actually, he gets 2 more fate for the cat and for this werewolf. So he's got 3. Let's see here. Let's see here. Just looking to see. Fate points, receive 1 endurance. Okay, yes. 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 So, 3 to play Holy Anointment. Select a hero. We're going to choose our boy Arbosh over there. If it drops to 0, remove this card and set it to 2d6. You can't use it if they've already been disabled. You have to pay 1, so I'm going to use one of my fate points to pay the 1 to keep that from going away. And that is going to be his turn. So our boy Arbosh is going to go next. And Arbosh is hopefully going to... Alright, so first things first, I'm going to use 1 endurance to Orknow's Axe, the Murder of Crows. He rolls a 7, so that is definitely a hit. Now we roll damage. It's a d6 plus 5. That's 9. 3 takes the last token off here. That goes away. That goes to the henchman pile. And now we have completed this act. Barely. But we completed it. So, whew, man, I tell you what, that is absolutely ridiculous. That was so stinking close. Remember, victory, you're victorious when you defeat or put to flight all opponents. We've done that. The reward, is reward cards equal to the number of heroes. So we're going to get 2 reward cards. I'll pull those out in a second. After victory, the cursed animals don't stand a chance against you. I don't know. I'm thinking we almost didn't stand a chance against the cursed animals. And after a while, even the werewolf is vanquished under your deadly weapons and devastating magic attacks. This buys you some necessary time to rest and tend your wounds. Afterwards, you take a closer look around and find a trap door that leads you down into the unknown. Read the effects of your victory in the section End of Combat and the adventure rules. Afterwards, continue with Act 3. Awesome. So, going to adventure, and we find out. I want to make sure I do this in order because, yes. End of combat. Dun, dun, dun. The combat ends with a victory or a defeat. Oh. So, let's go through this, shall we? In the case of a victory, if your hero's current life points are below 30, you are allowed to raise the life points to 30. He retains all the fate points. Oh, so Hilbert's going to start with 2 fate points in the next act, which is awesome. Although those do, if I understand correctly, count against our limit of 4. So let's just go ahead and set these guys back to 30, which we desperately need. So Hilbert is 30. I'll get rid of that body token. Look at that. 1. Arbosh, you lucky little devil. I would just apologize, guys, if I'm not getting these rules always exactly right the whole time. Again, just let me know in the comments, and I will try to fix it or remember for the next time. Okay. Pick all your action cards and shuffle them back into your deck. Pick up all your actions. If you use your hero special ability. Okay, so that resets. Victorious combat includes a reward, and you receive that reward. And okay, so then we can give the cards to heroes. But first, we've got to draw them. So let me find the rewards deck. So here's the reward deck. Doo-doo. Lots of rewards, lots of rewards. So we're going to shuffle this up. And give it a decent cut. And we're going to get 2. 1, 2. So our 2 rewards are going to be Salted Meat. A hero of your choice heals 2, draw a card from your draw pile. And Dexterity Tonic. Play after your... basically, you can use a Dexterity Tonic and a failed ranged attack is successful. So now we got to decide who or whom, I suppose, gets which reward. Now, so the reason that is important, if we don't want to keep it, we can use it for the brief respite, which is where we can prepare stuff, we can get fate points, we can heal. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. They're both good, but as much of a beating as we've taken, I'm not sure that I shouldn't just not use either one of them. They're not, stupendous. And that's going to give us an extra token each. Yeah, I think this may be a bad move. And I probably would not do this necessarily if I was doing a campaign and doing multiple adventures. But since I'm not doing that, I'm just worried about this act. I'm going to do discard them and get an extra counter. Yeah. So, brief respite. Between each active and adventure, the heroes have time for a brief respite, allowing them to regain some of their vitality and prepare. Each player may choose one of the following actions for each time counter. So basically we had 1 extra time counter left, so they both now have 2 time counters to spend. And our options are rest, which is we heal 5. And we can do that up to 40. It says you cannot raise life points above the starting value. So I'm assuming that means 40. If that's incorrect, somebody please let me know. Preparation. I can only do it once, but I can spend multiple time tokens. Choose 1 permanent card in your deck with endurance cost equal to the time counters you expended, and place it in front of you where it counts as a play card for the next combat. Uh, Pray to the gods. Take one fate point. You may choose this action multiple times as long as there are fate points remaining in the middle of the table. And after that, we continue on. I really think, I think I'm just going to spin them both for each of them. Put our boys up to 40 for Act 3 because we really needed the help. And now knowing, you know, remember we do have a little bit of a heal over here, and we've got that admonition, holy anointment or atonement or whatever it was, to do 2d6 if somebody goes out. And we know we've got a card that could bring them back up to 1 if they were disabled. Of course, we can only lose somebody once, so I guess that really doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do, and that completes the Forest of No Return Act 2. So next time we will start with Act 3 in the Forest of No Return. And Act 3 is called The Cellar. Yes. And this is going to be fun, I am sure. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this series. Let me know in the videos if I mess up any rules or get anything out of order. Please, please, please let me know so I can correct that in the next video series. If you're watching this, I did episode 1 of Act 2. I did episode 2 of Act 2. And then any episodes from 3 through the rest of Act 2, I've done all these in one taping. So if I screwed up anything in Act 2, basically, I can't fix it, probably, until the next time around. So, but still let me know so I can attempt to fix that for the next Act 3, anything that I've forgotten or I did incorrectly. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. This is the Board Game Roamer, and I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video. Bye, guys.